All right, I have a live feed. Doors are open. Nita's here. Awesome. Just fired this up and just got to get tuned up. All right. Well, tuning was pretty much there, so there we go. There's my ground lighting. Bill's here. Nita's here. Z's here. Tomorrow off. Awesome. Happy Cinco de Mayo. So I'm combined Fiesta Friday with Cinco de Mayo, and I came up with Cinco de Friday. So good to see all of you here. Just got home from my afternoon clients, got changed and got this fired up, so just in time. Glad you're off, Z, tomorrow. I stopped at Fry's on the way home, and I have my favorite cashier. She was working the self-check line today. And I said, "Has it been busy?" She goes, "Well," because the store was pretty busy. She said, "I don't." She goes, "I started at 3, so I don't know. It's been kind of intermittent." She goes, "But people have been buying a lot of alcohol." So, say go to Mayo. Gene's here. Good to see you as well. Oh, thanks for checking in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. Friday, coasting down to the weekend for some of us, for a lot of us. Glad to see you here. We'll give it another minute. Oh. These weeks are catching up with me. We are still enjoying a nice break in this in the weather here in the Sonoran Desert. It was in 81 yesterday, and maybe today. It's nice out. I opened the windows here in my bedroom and bathroom last night before I went to sleep. Man, it's a little toasty in the morning, but it really cooled this place down, which is nice. Gene says, "Darcy just propped you up on the coffee table." Hi, Darcy. Good to see you. So you're babysitting. Boy, what an arm twister that must have been. Pretty good gig. All right. Well, welcome to Cinco de Friday. So, and in the Sonoran Desert, we really celebrate Cinco de Mayo. So, close enough to Mexico for us. She said hi back. Yay. Oh, man. Let's open up with a little Steve Poltz. If you look to the east, where the sun never sets, I'll be there at the top of the stairs. You could bet. So just pick up the phone, make a call, all your own. I'll be there when you say your last little prayer. La la la, la la, la la. You hold your head in your hands, and I don't wanna wait. I'm inside your body and just hang out and stay. And everybody's asking when you're coming back, and I don't have an answer, so I fade out in the black. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And I walk so slowly to the broken glass outside. I treading on so cautiously, I'm wondering where you hide. And I got notes tacked on my walls, kisses are so sweet. And all I do is wonder down again, the two shall meet. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Do you hear me talking in the ear? Oh, hello again. I do, you do. Good morning, I miss waking up a settle. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. Uh-huh. $100 phone bill multiplied by 5. You look like a phone to me. Hey, are you still alive? The dirty plates and bottles will decorate my floor. I got lots of so-called friends just knocking on my door. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Uh-huh. Do you hear me talking to you. Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up myself. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. Uh-huh. All right, there's a little Steve Poltz opener for this Cinco de Friday, celebrating Fiesta Friday and Cinco de Mayo here in the Sonoran Desert and across the country. So good to see you all here. Let's celebrate a little Arizona Hispanic heritage with a song written by the Eagles, released on their second album that went nowhere. But there's this beautiful lady with an incredible voice from Tucson, Arizona, that recorded this album, and she released it, and it was a #1 hit. You might know her by Linda Ronstadt, and so we're gonna honor some Hispanic heritage, and we'll play this, written by the Eagles and made a hit out of it by Linda Ronstadt. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. You're a hard one, I know you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you hurt you somehow. Won't you draw the Queen of Diamonds, boy? She'll beat you if she's able. The Queen of Hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things haven't laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, oh boy, you ain't getting any younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. Your freedom, oh your freedom, that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. But your feet get cold in the wintertime, the sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. Yeah. And you're losing all your highs and lows, ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences and open the gate. It may be raining, but I know there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you. for it's too late. Oh, okay. Honoring our Hispanic heritage here in Arizona on this Cinco de Friday, I'm calling it. So that was a Eagles song that Linda Ronstadt took to #1 and made them very happy. Z says also it's Revenge of the Fifth. Oh, that's funny. Mike's here. Hi, Mike, up in Michigan. Yeah, so yesterday was May the 4th. Be with you. So I got started late, but I had to watch in honor of that Star Wars film. So I watched. I don't remember the titles of the last. I think what was the last one? Rise of Skywalker. I wanted to watch the very last one again, so I did. Still a long movie, still good. So I watched that last night in honor of May the 4th. Be with you. Revenge of the Fifth. I like that, Z. So that's a new one on me. I've only heard of May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. So I honored that last night. Amy's here. She's back from Ohio. Z confirmed. I got it right. So that's what I watched last night. The Rise of Skywalker. I wanted to watch the last one. So good to see Amy from Ohio, Mike from Michigan. The rest of us here are in Arizona, so we combined Fiesta Friday and Cinco de Mayo, so it's Cinco de Friday. So I played that in honor of Linda Ronstadt, a local Tucson girl who's done well. So she took that Eagles song and made it her own and made a smash hit out of it, which they were delighted about, as you do. So, all right, so we'll move us right along. Oh, sorry, this week it's catching up with me. Heading up to San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. I've got my hush puppies on. I guess I never was meant glitter, rock and roll. And honey, I didn't know that I'd be missing you so. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Yes, it's been quite a summer, rented cars and westbound trains. And now you're off on vacation, something you try to explain. And darling, it's I love you so, and that's the reason I just let you go. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back on my side. I can't help you, honey, you're that much a part of me now. Remember that night in Montana, we said there'd be no room to die. I hope you're enjoying the scenery. I know that it's pretty up there. We could go hiking on Tuesday. With you, I don't walk anywhere. California has worn me quite thin, and I just can't can't wait to see you again. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Oh, for all the, what are they called, parrot heads out there? Little Jimmy Buffett. We're moving into the summer months, and that kind of puts you in a vacation state of mind. Kev says that a strong connection they used to back her up in the Troubadour. That's right. Glenn Fry and Don Henley were part of her backup band, and then those guys started hanging out and writing songs and said, hey, I think I'd like to go off and play with you. And the other guy said, me too. So they went to Linda, and Linda was very gracious. She's a gracious lady, and she said, no, probably something along the lines of, go live long and prosper. So yeah, so she released them from the band, and the rest is history. Thanks, Amy. Yeah. I should have done that. Sorry. That's right. When I started playing that song, it's like, I remember I dedicated this to your parents once, and then I got lost in the song, so I did do that once. Yeah, I did that on the fly. That's right. Oh, man. Boy, I'm finished until Tuesday. It's been weeks of weeks, months of weeks. Lots of clients. My seasonal clients have all flown back up to Canada and Wisconsin. But others locally are replacing them and getting more referrals. So I'm grateful. I need a break. I'm tired. I see my therapist on Monday down in downtown Phoenix. So my body's ready to be put back together. That's what she says. She goes, you're a real boy now. At the end of the session, I'm like Pinocchio. So I'm ready for that. Hopefully back on the Salt River next week too, now that the season's open and it is flowing. Got out once a week ago Wednesday, so first time in the season, so I'm looking forward to it. You're welcome, Aim. Youngest here getting ready for bed. Cassie had a late night dancing. Well, I was just going to play an Elvis song, but I'm going to put that one on deck. Let's play Your Bride's Elvis song, so for Young. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong, and will never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. On my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. Oh, my darling, I love you, and I always will. All right, that's for Bill's Bride Young. Hey, if Cassie's still there, just give me a thumbs up or something. She sometimes falls asleep to the lullaby that I wrote for Amy, and so while she's checked in, and if Cassie's within earshot, I will play that one too. So just let me know. Glad to be playing for the Smith family on a rare occasion where they're checking in here tonight. So yeah, just let me know if Cassie's there. I'll play Amy's lullaby song for Cassie because I know she likes that. Before she heads off to sleep, she's a little dancing prodigy. That cute young lady. Well, let's do it anyway, just in case she's within earshot. We'll put Cassie to sleep with Amy's lullaby song, and then we'll move on to the Elvis song I was going to do. When you go to sleep at night, remember to let your soul take flight. But if you drift away too far, I'll write a moonbeam to where you are. The stars are calling, and I am falling. As you lay your head to sleep, counting heartbeats instead of sheep, just breathe my name, call me there. I'll sprinkle stars in your hair. The moon is calling, and I am falling. If I could lay down to sleep, praying the Lord your soul to keep. The night is calling, and I have fallen. So sleep you well, my turtle dove. You'll forever be my one true love. All right. I don't know if she heard that, but it'll be on replay anyway. Oh, Bill says she's sleeping, but I can take the phone to her. She hears things when she's sleeping. Oh, that's nice. Sending her off to sleep. Thank you, Amy. In a dead sleep, she smiled and reached for my hand. Ah, oh, that's awesome. There you go. Power of music. That one inspired by the lovely Amy who checked in here tonight, so I get to play it for her again. And oh, that must have been so cute. In a deep sleep, but she reached out and smiled and touched her hand. So the message got through the ether, as Springsteen calls it, where all those the inspiration comes from. So I'm glad of that. Yeah, so I want to do I like to play this for Kevin and Jean. I like this song, this Elvis song. How many girls choose cotton dress worlds when they could have satins and lace, and stand by her man, never once letting shame touch her face? How many hearts could live through all the winter we've known and still not be cold? True love travels on a gravel road. Love is a stranger and hearts are in danger on smooth streets paved with gold. Oh, true love travels on a gravel road. Down through the years we've had hard times and tears, but they've only helped our love grow. And we'll stay together no matter how strong the wind blows. Not once have I seen your blue eyes filled with envy or stray from the one that you hold. Oh, true love travels on the gravel road. Love is a stranger and hearts are in danger on smooth streets paved with gold. Oh, true love travels on a gravel road. True love travels on a gravel road. Yeah, true love travels on a gravel road. Oh, all right. A little Elvis with the truth. True love travels on a gravel road. It's not easy, but it's worth it. My kudos to those of you who have loved Lost and loved again. As one of my favorite new Twilight Zone episodes said. And for those of you that have stuck it out, Kevin and Jean, married forever. Thank you, Amy. Yeah. That's the gift that keeps on giving, that song. All right. Oh, yeah. I was thinking of this one coming home from my office today. This is a great song to knock these strings out of tune a little, which is awesome, with a flat pick. So, celebrating Cinco de Mayo, and we're close to the border here and have history dating back to 400 years ago. With the conquistadors and all that kind of stuff, and so obviously Hispanic influence is very steeped here in the Sonoran Desert. So I like this. I played a little Ronstadt song to honor some of that. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm just going to wing it. a little Richie Valens. So all in Spanish. So here we go. Let's see if I can remember this. Necesito una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia para mi María, y arriba, y arriba, ay, arriba, y arriba, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Ba, 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 ba. Necesito una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia para mi María, ay, 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 ay. Necesito una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia para mi María, ay, 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 arriba, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Woo! Oh, I like that song. Some Richie Valens, the late great Richie Valens. If I get it right, from Pacoima, the San Fernando Valley, California is where Richie came from. But his mom and dad came up from Mexico, and so, and the rest is history. And he left us with a very brief 8-month career, but he left us with some awesome music that endures to this day. I like playing that. I did an interpretation. Well, I transposed that song, translated it for you some time ago. It doesn't sound the same in English. So, I mean, the words make sense, they just don't rhyme. But I like the last lines of the verse before it goes into the chorus, which is Yo no soy marinero. I am not a mariner. Soy capitán, soy capitán. I'm a captain. In other words, you should be the captain of your life. You should be the queen of your life, the captain of your heart. So I like that song. I'm not a mariner, like I'm not a sailor, I'm the captain. Yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán. Bamba bamba. So I like that. Let's see. Well, why not do it? I know a couple of Richie Valens songs. I don't play them very often. Let's do Oh Donna, oh Donna, oh Donna, oh Donna. I had a girl, and I was her man. Since she left me, I've never been the same. 'Cause I love my girl, Donna, can you be? Where can you be? Now that you're gone, I'm left all alone, all by myself, to wander and roam, 'cause I love my girl. Donna, where can you be? Where can you be? Now, Donna, now that you're gone, I don't know what I'll do. Oh, I had all my love for you. I had a girl, and all was remained. Since she left me, I've never been the same, 'cause I love my girl. Donna, where can you be? Where can you be? Oh, Donna, oh, Donna, oh, Donna, oh, Donna, oh, Donna, oh, Donna. Oh, some more Richie Valens, honoring Hispanic heritage here in the United States in Cinco de Mayo. I had a conversation with one of my long-term clients earlier this week. He sees me every 3 weeks, and we do some myofascial scraping with my surgical kit, I call it. It's stainless steel. It's actually called gua sha. And we loosen up all that fascia and tight muscle along his calves and his trapezius and his neck and stuff. And anyway, so he's Hispanic, and so we got talking about Cinco de Mayo. And he said, yeah, he goes, that was a pretty famous turning point in the war against France when they started kicking butt. And that's why it's celebrated. And I said, I read that once. What I really love is the fact that Mexican Independence Day, so Mexico's version of July 4th for us, happens to fall on September 16th, which is my birthday, which I've always loved, and I've known that for years. He goes, no way. And I said, yeah. I said, so I've always kind of celebrated that also as well. So he goes, yeah, well, all that started with Cinco de Mayo, kicking France's butt, and that was a turning point for them in claiming getting their independence from France, and celebrating that on what happens to be my birthday. So I've always kind of liked that. So we had a good laugh over that. He enjoyed that. He happens to be an amazing cook. So I grew up on Mexican food. My parents made it. I make it occasionally. And this guy makes authentic stuff from scratch. And he brought me some green chili salsa over a month ago that, man, it lit my mouth on fire, but the taste was so good. So he said, just go buy some store-bought stuff. So I bought some Herdez brand and mixed it up a little, and it's great. So I got a taco kit on the way home from Fry's because I'm tired and I don't want to make it from scratch, and I'm going to use that tonight with the steak and marinate that a little bit. So anyway, I love my clients. They're awesome. They're so diverse, and they bring just so much of their wonderful personality. I have great energy. So this guy, he and I get talking about food, and he's usually one of my last clients of the day. So by the time I'm out of there, man, I'm so hungry. So, all true story. So, so I was, doing some Richie Valens. So I'm like, you know what? Let's continue on. So, one of my former classmates, she and her husband are Hispanic, and I officiated her daughter's wedding some years ago, and she loves this song. She and her husband Fred. So this is for Christina and Fred. They don't check in very often because, like myself, Christina has her own private practice. She's awesome. CW Sports Therapy, Christina Walker and her awesome husband Fred. They love this song. They came to see me live a few years ago when I was playing at the coffee shop, and I played this, and they said that's our favorite song, which I didn't know. And I don't do it very often, so I have to think about the beginning. Oh yeah. You're mine, and we belong together. Yes, we belong together for eternity. You're mine. Your lips belong to me. Yes, they belong to only me. For eternity. You're mine, baby. Always be. I swear by everything I own, you'll always be mine. You're mine, and we belong together. Yes, we belong together for eternity. Eternity. There's some Ritchie Valens. Some more Ritchie Valens. On the Cinco de Mayo. Oh, thank you, Amy. That was a sweet comment. Thank you. I do try. Ellie's here. Namaste. So good to see you, my former shiatsu instructor, mentor, and friend. Thank you so much for checking in. So I'll butcher this because I don't remember the lyrics very much, but Amy, when you, I think you told me, so I played this for your parents before, when your dad passed and your mom was sitting there holding his hand, I think he said, "Let's go," right? And this is a Ritchie Valens song. I try to remember. I think it's Still in the Sea. I don't. Oh yeah, it does have an opening. I'm just trying to remember, but I was wanting to honor your parents because I missed it on the changing that line earlier to Ohio. So I thought, well, let me make up for that by doing this one. So I hope I don't butcher it too bad. I'm trying to remember. Well, let's go, little darling. Come on with me. Come on, let's go, and again. Well, I'll come, baby, and swing it on down there. Come on, little darling. Come on, let's go, let's do it again. Well, I love you so, I never let you go. Oh, oh, pretty baby, I love you so. Well, let's go, little sweetheart, and we can always be together. Come on, let's go, let's do it again. Well, I love you so, and you'll never go, let's go. And again and again and again and again and again. Come on, let's go, let's do it again. Woo! I actually think that was in D, supposed to be, which is a lower key. I realized that after I got started, it's like, ooh, this is a little high, but once I'm committed, I'm committed. So I just kept with it. Sorry, I couldn't quite almost hit those last notes. I think it was an A actually, so it's in a little bit lower key. And I think he does. Donna in A. I just learned it in C, so I should transpose that to A, which is a little higher key. Anyway, sorry, I'm just letting my OCD get me the best of me. Amy says yes, her dad passed, and a few weeks later, that's right, very close to one another. I know. Yeah, that was true love. Was near the end, Linda, your sister, heard your mom say something and asked her what she said. Mom said she's talking to Dad. Linda asked what, and he said, our mom said, hey, let's go. And sounded just like him. Oh, so he had already passed. She heard that. That's right. Oh, that's the rest of the story. Oh, man, that's like goosebumps. She was talking to him. He was waiting for her, and he said, come on, let's go. I mean, I want to cry. At the same time, you know, it's sad for the ones that are left behind. At the same time, just to know that he came back and said, come on, let's go. It's like we've got a whole eternity. The girls will catch up with us at some point. I mean, I know. It's like, you can't even get morbid about that. It's like a beautiful story. It's forever after. We all have that date with destiny, so I just have to believe there'll be that day. We'll always be together. The lines in that song. We'll always be together. And so he's like, that's right. I'm coming. Let's go. They'll catch up with us at some point. Let's go dancing. I don't know. Whatever that was. So he came to get her. Said, let's go. Yep. Oh, I mean, it's sad, but at the same time, oh my gosh. That's wonderful and inspiring. Just for faith that this ain't all there is. However that looks, I believe it. So that's even better than the version I was remembering now. He came back for her and said, come on, let's go. Oh my gosh. Your sister heard that? She must have just like had goosebumps all over. Oh my gosh. I mean, so what a beautiful, not even an ending. Bon Jovi song, welcome to wherever you are. It says, every new beginning is some beginning's end. So that was once a beginning that ended, but it's a new beginning. And how wonderful that he came back to say, it's okay, come on with me. Our story's just begun. And that your sister got reassurance of that, to be there. I mean, sad, but also, what a love story. So I mentioned earlier about one of my favorite episodes from the new Twilight Zone. I haven't mentioned this in a long time. You can watch this for free on YouTube. I promise you, I saw this decades ago, and it is so cool. So in the early 90s, a production company in Canada made the new Twilight Zone, and it was a homage to Rod Serling and obviously the original black and white that I grew up with. So they had this episode that's just unlike anything I've seen. It's just kind of wonderful. It kind of rubs elbows with what we're talking about here. Well, it does. It's just another version of how we get there. And let me see. There's two that I love. This one in particular is my favorite. So if you type in, go to YouTube and you can type in like Twilight Zone, new Twilight Zone. Type in Her Pilgrim Soul. Her, H-E-R, Pilgrim Soul, S-O-U-L. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. All I would say is avoid distractions and just immerse yourself in that story. And the ending should just like grab you. It's just wonderful. right toward the end. It's awesome. That's all I'm going to say about it. It speaks about life and life ever after and how that looks in that story. It's beautiful. I just watch it sometimes because it just makes me cry, but it's a wonderful. That's just the artistry, the artist in me. It's a wonderful story. So go to YouTube and type in Twilight Zone, Her Pilgrim Soul. It's taken from a poem by William Butler Yeats. That sounds like I'm really smart. I just know it because they mentioned it in the episode. I didn't know who William Butler Yeats was. So they do a little twist on that, a poem of his, and called "When You Are Old" is the poem. So they took a line from that, create a whole story around it, and it's just fabulous. I recommend it. Just turn the lights off and go watch it, and you'll see what I mean. Amy says, and his mother came back to get him. Oh, when he passed? Really? I was about to say that I recalled a poem that line. Yes. Yeah, When You Are Old. It's I can't even talk about that poem. It'll just choke me up. That because I think of that episode. So it was made in the 90s. It's a couple decades old. It's a great story. So go type in Her Pilgrim Soul. Have some tissue with you. Be ready to be just blown away toward the end. It's wonderful. Cry. Just remember I warned you, but also I said, and you can thank me later. It's a beautiful love story. Okay, wow, we're getting close to the end. I didn't plan on talking so much, but when I do, it's usually because I have something my OCD dictates or I just get caught up. All right, let me see. How about let me end on an original. That's a novel concept. Let's end on Sunshine Day, the last song that I wrote. I want to end this on a positive note, and play a little something for you that I wrote some years ago. So here we go. When the daylight breaks in, I'm drowning in my bed. Been adrift all night with you, swimming in my head. Touching hands, but we ain't talking. Grab my boots and I go out walking on the sunshine day. Make my way downtown and passing by your place. The only peace I found is at the altar of your grace. Ring your bell, say if you're home. It ain't well beyond on the sunshine day. I wanna close my eyes, heal your bruise and steal your blues away. Time's on our side, ain't no need to hide, babe, just cast those fears away. On sunshine day. Now many friends have come and gone, times will change, but a heart wants what it wants, this truth remains. Every door has got its key, just open up and come with me on the sunshine day. Yeah, we got time. Wash those worries away and just drink in these words I say. On the sunshine day. There's this truth down in my soul that you can't shake. It's a vow I've cut in stone, no one can break. Any fruit can turn to wine. Every rose blossoms with time and a sunshine day. Just close your eyes. It ain't no thing, I'll sing your blues away. Everything is fine, it's safe outside, baby. What do you say? Ain't no need to hide. Set your troubles aside, put your clouds away. Just come on out and play. On the sunshine day. On a sunshine day. On a sunshine day. On a sunshine day. On a sunshine day. All right, there you go, my Cinco de Friday tribe. Thanks so much for checking in and taking time out from your Cinco de Mayo celebrations, or just sitting with the day. Thank you, and for being here. Oh, thanks, Amy. Thanks, Z. You're welcome. Glad you have the day off tomorrow from that refueling outage. So, getting some rest, taking care of you, self-care, important. And so happy Cinco. Thanks so much, my tribe, for tuning into this edition of Cinco de Friday, which is my combination of Cinco de Mayo and Fiesta Friday. Hope you all had a great week, are winding it down. Thanks, Gene. Same to you. Hope you're going to wind down your week. Have a great weekend starting tomorrow on Saturday. And I have no bookings until Tuesday, so I'm going to do a little self-care and take some time for moi. But I will be back on Sunday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard for Soulful Sunday. If you're here, if you're able, tune in. Love to see you as always. Thank you all for checking in, and namaste. As Ellie taught us in Shiatsu class, the divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thanks for keeping yourselves healthy, those immune systems bolstered up. Thanks for being here and part of my tribe. So grateful for you. Have a great rest of your Friday, your Cinco de Mayo. Cruising into the weekend, and I'll look forward to seeing you back here on Sunday if you can make it. See you then.